Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Lyssy, and today guys, we are going to be looking at some crazy tea. The tea is hot. We're going to be watching 10 videos of Elf on a Shelf car moving on camera. So if you guys did not know, it is finally the Christmas season, and I love Christmas, and you know what I don't love? Little scary elves. If you guys agree that Elf on a Shelf is kind of terrifying, be sure to smash a like on today's video. Let's see if we get today's video to 20,000 likes, and if today's video gets 20,000 likes, I will make more videos about Elf on the Shelf. Also guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button because there are a lot of you guys that have not hit the subscribe button who are watching my videos, and I really want to get to 3 million subscribers. That would be so cool, so be sure to hit the subscribe button. And without further ado, let's watch Elf on a Shelf videos because they are pretty crazy. By the way, if you guys didn't know the tradition, I know I mentioned this in the last video. Elf on a Shelf is a tradition where you put these elves on a shelf, and basically what their task is to watch you, and if you do anything naughty, they fly back to the South Pole, tell it to Santa, and then you get on the naughty list. And not only that, if you touch the elf on a shelf, basically you kill the magic, and then you're automatically on the naughty list. Anyways, let's take a look at these elves on the shelf caught moving to go back to the North Pole. Oh. I guess, that's one way to go back to the North Pole. Has he got a whole fire truck? No.
Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face in your sleep.
Me in every video. Sorry, that purchase had, or else this spider. That's how I am. Just kidding, kids. I mean, totally. Yeah, like and subscribe.
Elf through the little door. This mom was having some doubts whether their house elf was moving at night. Before going to bed, the elf seems to be holding up in one position, but when they wake up in the morning,
yeah, it's just like on the tree, like a little topper. That's
it's
weird.
in a different position. So that's when they realize they have to know the truth. I'm going to explain to you how they did it, so listen closely. This might help you catch your own elf when it tries to move. First, she shows us that the elf is sitting silently on the Christmas tree, and then proceeds to show us what seems to be the elf's door to the North Pole.
Wait, the elf has a door to the North Pole? Is that where the magic happens? So every night the elf has like a secret little hidden door that he has to enter to go back to Santa Claus? Maybe that's really what's happening here. Let's take a look.
So that's where the camera must focus on, because the
Look at
elf
his
is
little
probably
booty.
trying to go back to Santa the next morning.
Look at how he walks. I am dead. Let's just like let's imagine just like waking up in the middle of the night and seeing an elf walk across the floor like that.
It's up
oh
two cameras in the living room and the kitchen, and as expected, the elf transports her way down the tree and, you guessed it, to the little door. It comes back again and makes an appearance in front of the camera.
Does it? Let's see this. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's totally real. No.
Elf loves her sweets.
Oh my gosh, can we let's just take a moment to process what I just watched. Really? Really? Was that really real? Of course it was. That was 100% Elf on a Shelf car moving, but let's see how magical this next clip is gonna be, okay? Elf loves her sweets. Same, I also do. Let's see what's up with this elf.
This second clip features an elf whose strength was used for none other than sneaking up in the kitchen for snack time. You know the usual elf diet: some Skittles, a dash of cinnamon, and rock sugars. You name it. This elf had the power to push this huge box just to reach the top shelf.
Oh yes, all by himself. He's like super elf. He's going to the gym every Saturday.
Elf on the shelf getting some Skittles.
Skittles, my favorite.
That voice, it sounded like a Toy Story alien. Oh, Skittles, my favorite.
Fred, the elf on the...
They have got to be kidding me right now. I just have no words for these Elf on a Shelf videos so far. I'm having some time processing this, but let's see what Fred the Elf on the Shelf has up his sleeve.
In this video, the Bingham family, with over 1.15 million subscribers showed how their elf on the shelf, Fred, moved from one spot to another. According to the family, the last time they saw Fred was on the uppermost part of the shelf.
He was
since
on the
their
shelf.
kids were curious about how Fred moves around
the way
the
he
house.
just flies down.
They managed to set up 2 GoPro cameras and caught naughty Fred moving around the house. When everyone was asleep, Fred jumped down the shelf and moved on to the living room, followed by a quick fly to the Christmas tree trick. Later on, the kids were very much surprised by what they saw.
He's
Elf
busted.
having a fun time.
Oh, I kind of wonder what elves be doing in the middle of the night. Do you think like the elves just like get together and they have like one big elf party? Or maybe like the elves are out there twerking? I don't know. The world may never know. But I know that Santa Claus does be knowing what we be doing when the elf is watching. So make sure to behave, okay? Especially if you have one of these things on your shelf.
In the first few moments of this clip, we'll see this mischievous elf doing mischief at night.
Whoa.
To begin his adventure, he gets on the move by
He's on a
climbing
whole
up the
mission.
side of the stairs, sliding down, and climbing down
the
onto the
fire
fire
truck.
truck toy. Then the lights flicker on and off. That's
spooky.
weird. He then headed on to the top of the fireplace to remove all the socks. This elf is
What?
playing pranks on this family.
Oh
After
my
unhooking the
gosh.
socks, he rides a different toy car now towards the
Where is this elf getting all these toy cars from? He must be having a pile of cash or something on the side. Who knows? He's making some money somehow to have all these rides.
camera to show himself. I know you're recording me. This is my revenge, he must have thought.
Oh no! Isn't this crazy though, how he's sliding down the staircase like this? That actually looks pretty realistic, okay? I'ma just say that. Totally real. This little fire truck cracks me up though. Imagine if he had a
Dad
horse.
catches Elf on the shelf.
Oh, the
It
dad
was
catches
2 weeks
an elf?
away from Christmas when this dad went running for his wife after catching their elf on the shelf fly in the middle of the video.
What? Did it actually? Okay, I need to see this. This is some tea. Let me see the spooky haunted elf.
This isn't just another Elf on the Shelf encounter because even the verified YouTube account of Elf on the Shelf uploaded the recording, which
What?
only means that what happened was for real. So
What the
straight
heck?
ahead with the details. This dad wasn't even trying to set up the camera yet to catch their Elf on the Shelf move, but the elf just did him the favor and saved him the
What?
time by just flying straight ahead
he
and
literally just
surprising the
flew.
dad. Hang on till the last clip, it just gets crazier.
No way. That is actually so scary. Look at that.
Elf on the Shelf caught moving a CCTV. Here's
What? Okay, this is like some night cam stuff. This is like some spooky, haunted, cursed Elf on the Shelf stuff. Like, it's getting more intense the more it goes.
another one from the channel Higgy Pop on YouTube. They
Ooh.
really have a way of catching Elf on the Shelf. I mean,
Sounds like they do.
how do they even do it? Okay, let's get to the video. Look closely at the kitchen counter. You'll see Elf on the Shelf
Looking.
climb its way up, probably for some treats.
Oh, he's in the
Since this
bottom
isn't
corner.
the first time they caught their elf moving in the
Okay, that doesn't even look like an elf on the shelf. At this point, it looks like a ghost, to be honest. So, let me know what you guys think.
middle of the night, they set up cameras on different parts of the house. Here's
so
another
scary.
clip on the same elf hanging around the office,
What?
yawning here and there, jumping off the desk.
I
going-
just saw an orb fly, like, in the middle of the screen. This is a haunted elf. This is haunted, okay? This is not even normal. Like, they need to, like, burn it, alright. This one's creepy.
straight to the bathroom, probably going
haunted,
to do the
haunted.
number 2 after sneaking some treats in the kitchen.
At the kitchen unit, and you can see the elf climbing up in the middle of the night.
That's so scary! That's literally a possessed elf.
Hungry elves. Apart from
Okay, if I was an elf, this would be me. I would be the hungry elf because honestly, all I ever do every day is think about what I'm gonna eat next, and it's not good, okay? But this would be me. I would have peanut butter all over my face, and I would be in the kitchen having a snack.
reporting Santa about what gifts to give us on Christmas, elves like to play around the house and sometimes make a mess.
Yep.
Like this one here when the mom of the house woke up to a very messy kitchen. You know how mothers just hate a messy kitchen.
Oh,
Apparently,
no.
the elves blew the whole place up with honey, peanut butter, and candies all over the
Yeah,
place.
that would be me
The
if I was
elves
an
were
elf.
probably just having a good time that night.
Wait, is he drinking maple syrup? Now that is a little bit over the top. Like, don't get me wrong, I love sugar, but that's a little too much.
Right? What's to say with a little pop of candy? Other than
That's
that, this clip
excessive.
also shows just how cute these elves are despite the naughtiness.
Oh, so
Roll the clip.
cute.
Zard, that's the peanut butter that I like to make my peanut butter and marshmallow sandwiches.
Wait, hold up. Did she say peanut butter and a marshmallow sandwiches? What is this girl doing? Okay, moving along.
What in the world? Oh.
Disappearing elf. This
I have no words. She wasn't even concerned about the elf straight up drinking maple syrup. But okay, let's get mad about the elf for having some peanut butter.
kid was introducing their elf on the shelf named Jingle, and later he
Jingle.
leaves the elf.
Why does this elf have like a more bug-like face than the other elves? Have you guys noticed? Like, look at that. Isn't it like more rounded? Or is it normal and I'm just like now noticing? I don't know. It looks a little bit different.
In front of the camera in an attempt to capture it moving on video. Naturally, it does. And
It's
then
so
it just
scary.
vanishes into thin air. What if the elves simply didn't move at all while the video was being recorded? That would be extremely embarrassing for those attempting to catch them.
Is this elf in the shower? So real. Oh my gosh.
Security camera catch elf on the shelf moving. This young kid
Ooh.
and his father were playing back security footage that they set up in his room. The elf on the shelf doesn't want to be seen moving when people
Nope,
are around,
it's a secret.
but in this case, it did start moving while on
No,
camera.
it did?
This is insane, and I can't believe this is actually real. Let me know what you think in the comments
I'm
below.
sorry,
Do
but
you
I
think
just
the
can't
elf
help
on the
but
shelf
laugh
was moving
watching
around on the
these.
camera, or was this a fake clip? In
Oh
my
my
opinion, this
gosh.
seems to be real because we can see the elf on the shelf moving his body and even
So
standing up
real.
on two legs. I'm not sure how you could fake this, but we can
Yeah,
see
I have
elf on
no
the shelf
clue.
moving.
Totally wasn't hanging on like a string. Not at all. No, he just got up on his 2 feet and he just decided to fling backwards into the bed because he is clearly coming to life, okay? Spreading his Christmas magic all over the floor and about to go back to the North Pole, evidently.
Moving out of the box, jumping out of the box, and just walking around the room.
Oh my goodness.
Vlogger elf.
Vlogger
This
elf.
one's from a long time ago. As we all
the
know,
heck?
the Christmas tradition of getting elf on the shelf caught moving has been going on for quite a long time.
Kinda
In
has
this clip,
been.
you're going to be shocked at this flying elf. Just before we roll the clip, we'd like you to know that this footage is real. There's
It's
no
so
strings
real.
attached on the
Whoa.
elf, just a real
Whoa.
flying elf getting caught.
He
Apart
did
from
just,
that,
like,
elf on the
teleport, like from the back of the room all the way to the very front. Within a few seconds though, which is kind of strange. I just want to say that.
Elf went on to get the camera, striking a pose here and there, and carrying it all around the house. The video itself got more than 4 million views now
4
on
million?
YouTube. So let's roll the nut.
I'm about to go take an elf on a shelf and record it overnight in my bedroom and see what happens for 4 million views, okay? I'm sure that my elf will come more alive than all of these ones.
The elf sneaking around the house in the middle of the night.
Spooky. What the heck? Why?
Elf in a jar.
The way he just walked, he was walking like the walk of shame. So, you know, definitely real. Continuing.
This elf on the shelf made its appearance to a family just around the end of the quarantine period in Canada last
but how
December
is that
2020.
moving?
The elf was stuck in a jar, and we all know you
Elf
can't just keep a
isolation. Elf isolation jar. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, like I kind of wonder how the jar is actually shaking though, because I don't see a cord around this one.
elf inside a jar forever. They are bound to use their magic and go from
I'm, like,
place to
looking really
place
close at
and
this, and I
sneak
can't
out
figure
in
it
order
out.
to report to Santa about the nice and naughty kids. This
Weird.
elf magically got himself out of the jar. Let's
what?
roll it.
How did he get out? No. What? He
Elf
just
on the
zoomed.
car. On to
Another
the
one?
last
Okay, why are all these elves able to drive? Like, even I can't drive yet, alright? These elves are ahead of me.
elf on the shelf sighting, but definitely not the least. We have here a naughty elf that enjoys
That's a
playing
naughty
around the
elf.
house with a toy car and getting in and out of rooms. first thing he does
Oh, he's
once the
taking
family
off.
is sleeping soundly in their beds is he gets out of the Christmas tree and rides the cool car by himself.
No, so this is what's happening at night while we're sleeping. Our elves are just climbing around and driving cars and twerking and having parties and just watching us as we sleep. Who would have known? Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think it's real or do you guys think it's fake? And if you guys have ever owned an elf on the shelf, comment in the comments down below letting me know, have you guys ever seen your elf on the shelf move at night or overnight? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video about watching scary videos of elf on the shelf caught moving. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to smash a like, hit that subscribe button, and leave a nice comment down below. And I will see all of you lovely people in the next video. Bye, guys!